on fire. And it is I can't give a shit about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Let me put my phone up on that shit. I said this nigga.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart out on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. This is DeAndre Swift, who, of course, played just up the road in Athens. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 20.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
4 yards on the pickup.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 27. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 27.
Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. Tom Gurley, wave goodbye. He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, 27 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front.
Lining up for the point after.
It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Lions 6.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings
A
up
quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
36-yard line.
Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Flush to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Swift. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down, Swift. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Tack McKinley on the stop.
Stafford on 3rd down. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit.
T.J. Hockenson.
T.J. Hockenson there to make the grab. grab. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. And it'll be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the base of him. He makes the football. So now Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both failed.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Falcons 7.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. A run with Gurley there on first down, going to get about 4 yards.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Ryan. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Ryan on first down. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally.
At the 1-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. From the shotgun, Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
The Lion ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Throwing on third down, Stafford. Here's a screen to Powell. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Moore, and the return comes to a halt right at the 4. Yard line.
Pass intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, it's Gurley. And some room to run now. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 33 and a first. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Gurley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Here's second and 2 now from the 3.
Brings up second and 2.
Now Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for a Falcon touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons push further out in front. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. They'll try and run it with Gurley. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
21. Lions 12. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
With the score.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Here's Powell on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. Here's Gurley. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Ryan's pressure, he's brought down. Emerson Griffin. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
No gain on the play.
On second down, here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On third down, here comes Swift. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Throwing is Stafford. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons' offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sideline as a head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds. Right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Falcons 27, Lions 12. To kick off for the Falcons.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
3-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford, he'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. to throw on third down. Stafford, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
Lions 12.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Matt Prater on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
That's going left, and Prater missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, set this one off target.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
At the 38.
Play action. It's Ryan.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And 10. At the Lions' 14-yard line.
On second down, here's Ryan. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. And the tight end, Luke Stocker, was the target. And that takes us from second to third down.
And 10 yards.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down.
7. It's fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. His pass caught at the 4. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Third down.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 19 yards that time for number 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on first down. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. From the 35 on second down, Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst, 35 yards. And the Falcons capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. They'll try and run it with Gurley. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
The score, Falcons 35, Lions 12.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift there to make the grab. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
Point conversion.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. He's got daylight. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. And that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. Touchdown, Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will extend their lead. We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
And Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he'll find Hall. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On first down, it's Stafford.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. One last throw here for Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
Crushing.
But feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Made mama proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Magarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, you down.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL.
I told you everybody picked them.
Fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick. Unsuccessfully.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 51 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to
And that makes the score 7-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
The 21-yard line.
A big run there by Gurley. 58 yards.
First down, Falcons.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
on 3rd down, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
2nd down and goal. Ryan forced out, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Onside kick is recovered by the Chiefs.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. Mahomes firing complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
To Ricky Seals-Jones. That's a gain of 9.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Now Gurley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again, Ryan. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Todd Gurley.
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Brought him down. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Gurley.
At the 46-yard line.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Chris Jones on the stop. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Now the first carry for Brian Hill. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
They'll run it with Hill. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And it's 3rd down.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
On down.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, and the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
10 yards on the pickup.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play,
never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones.
Complete.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Falcons 32-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now it's Mahomes again. A screen to Bell. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Watch that. Ripple in. Out, 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 out.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And that is going to be incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Damian Wilson in on the stop.
A gain of 4.
Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
A loss of a yard
on 3rd down. Ryan completes his short throw to Stocker. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. From the gun, it's Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan completes his Zacchaeus. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Down Falcons.
Gurley. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now Ryan on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This is Dev Music.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to me. Yeah. Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike check.